Hello everyone, welcome. So, just experiencing something here. We just had a pre-shave and we used the PA cube. What else are we using today? We're using a Frankentip looking razor, lemon walled handle, Frankentip actually base plate, the mule head. Shapes just like a Frankentip. So what else are we using? We're using the Willys blade. There you go. Fifth use if I'm not mistaken. Very impresses me, this one. Keeps on going, keeps on being sharp. We're using the very beautifully made Abbate Mantia from Italy. Don José scent, which is menthol. It's called banana ice. So it's menthol, saffron in it, very expensive stuff. Coconut, you get that, and banana as well. Beautiful scent. I just have it right here. There's a bit of water blooming at the top, not much, but a little. Brush is soaking here. I'll just remove it. I nicknamed this the Monarch. It's from Highlander Brush. As you can see there. A beautiful brush, nicely constructed. So it's my nickname. It's very important for me. Right, so we'll just remove this. We won't assemble it yet. There you go. So yeah, the little one is acting up a bit today. Something's off somehow. Perhaps she's just tired, I don't know. But we'll see if it's an actual, actual sickness or something like that. Right, we'll load it off here. And then when it's all done, we'll take out the puck so it dries separately from the container. And once both of them have been dried for at least 24 hours, we put them back together. And we flipped it. So this is actually the back. The other side, there's a stamp. Yeah. Did you like the very different introduction? We're taking out this and flicking it. Been a very warm, very windy, very cold. Let's see if we'll just start picking up here. But we'll do that here over the sink so it won't mess too much. When I, currently, well, overnight, well, it shifted quite radically, actually. It became very windy, and a few hours later, then it started to pour down, like really. All right, let's see if we have enough. See, perhaps we do, perhaps we do not. There's some chunks here at the side. We'll see if we can gather up and put on. We dip this under the water. Let's see if we have enough. Beautiful backbone on this one. And now that I would say slightly stronger scent, but not much, but you really do get that banana scent, but it's really fresh. So it's been, perhaps, perhaps my daughter is at the beginning of starting to get ill, but there might also be a lot of things happening in the world. It's been a very tough week. Mild menthol, but at a point where you do get it slightly. Yeah, I'll just load the razor here and show you how to do that. Yeah, we've had in my country, a lot of I want to almost drop this. A lot of different drones appearing, and supposedly it's to confuse, you know, and stuff like that, to create panic. It's not really worked, you know, but for the kids, let's see this go. Oh yeah, that's aggressive. And it's perhaps slightly plucky. We try to explain to them what's going on, but you know, tone it down. There you go, beautiful. Perhaps there's just too much going on in the world. And we're told our kids a sort of modernized version of what's going on, especially with these drones. But you know, if the cause was to create panic, it certainly did not work. You know, the public is not afraid. I believe it sort of reduced or confused air traffic. So people going somewhere perhaps was a bit annoyed. Otherwise, no. And like the government did sort of update what would be a good thing to, you know, go out and get, and people did do that for the most part. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful slickness. Absolutely beautiful. Let's dip this under the water and see the magic happen. Second pass here. Working on it. This is absolutely beautiful quality of shaving soap, the best of the best. Top slickness, amazing scent. And whenever I've used this before, you know, post shave, my skin feels very nice indeed. But you also pay for it, you know, it's expensive stuff, this. I've had this for a few years. Second pass. So how are you doing? Are you sort of receiving anything new? There you go. There you go. Very nice slickness, and that goes right hand in hand with this one. Very aggressive. But very smooth. At the same time. There you go. There you go. Wonderful. All right. Last application here. Let's dip it under the faucet here. So dinner. This very windy, stormy, cold day. I tried to prepare. First time ever tried it. Stir-fried chicken. I believe it was a success in the end. Lots. Took some time. Beautiful. But in the end, I believe it was very nice. Right. Beautiful. Final pass. Almost nothing left. But you should be careful using an open comb like this one, because it does get close to your skin. And therefore, it's very easy to nick yourself. There you go. Look at how the residual slickness on this one. That's me. Keep going over here. Now it's gone. But it took quite a lot of passes. There you go. There you go. Right, amazing. Let's keep it. So what did you have? I know it's not shaving related, but what did you prepare for dinner? There you go. I'm sorry I'm being a bit quiet here because I'm concentrating. There you go. Right, that's it. I'll do a face wash and I'll see you all at the post shave. There we go. That's nice. Very nice indeed. Oh yeah. Alright. Good. Beautiful. Alright. We have some homemade witch hazel here with peppermint scent, but a lot of menthol in it. There we go. Beautiful. My skin feels amazing after using this Abbate Mantia. I know I'm not paid to say anything nice about them at all. Alright. Strong. Alright, let's see here. There you go. Alright. Let's use a recap of some of the stuff we used because we're not completely done yet. Preshave was the PAA cube, mentholated, beautiful. Activated charcoals, that's why it's black. And the dog is moving about. Beautiful. Razor with the 5th use of the Willys blade. I call this a Frankentip because it's sort of a mix and match of a fatigue razor. Beautiful, aggressive, but it works. Made my fatigue work this way. There's very little overhang. I don't know if you'll be able to spot it. There you go. So works nicely. So what do we do now? We'll take a break from the showcase and move on to the splash because we also have a balm to put on today to protect against this windy, cold, rainy weather. Matching splash, Don José from the soap, which we'll talk about in a minute or two. Coconuts, banana, saffron, cloves, white musk, vanilla. Beautiful construction this. Matches the soap beautifully. And add something nice to it as well. Oh yeah, that's good. A very sophisticated shape, and menthol. Don't forget the menthol. So if it's a sophisticated level as well, both in the soap but also in the splash here. Sort of, it's there, just there, you know. You get a feeling of it. Good. Very nice. Beautiful. It comes in a bottle like that, a box like this. Saw the bottle before. And the battery over here. Right. The soap, of which we just used the matching splash. Abbate Mantia. Beautiful shaving soap, hard puck. We didn't lather long, but we lathered intensely, you could say. The lather was amazing, simply. As whenever I use this, scented with banana and coconut and menthol. Sophisticated level of menthol, which means it's a mild one, but a mild one that you do get. Scent strength is about a 3, lathered about a 4, perhaps even a bit 5. Residual slipness amazing, and post-shave feel is absolutely gorgeous. With saffron, high-end product this, from Italy. One of the best quality soaps that I have. No question about that. Beautiful. Brush and then we put on the balm. It's from Highlander brushes. Look at this. I nicknamed this the Monarch because it looks, you know, swirl wise like a different kind of brush, which I've always wanted. Beautifully made, this from Highlander brushes. It doesn't really have a name by itself, so I nicknamed this the Monarch. But you know, it's a beautiful brush. It had a good backbone against this hard park soap, so it worked wonderfully. So what are we using to protect us against this weather? Cremo cooling post-shave balm. There you go. And we're squeezing up something here. There you go. About this. Perhaps this is way too much. I think this is. There's some time between I'm using this, so I don't really recall, but it has a minty scent to it. So it kind of goes nicely along with the banana and mentholated. But you should try to keep it away from the inner part of your eye anyway. And that's it. That's it. Beautiful products today. Absolutely amazing. Everything's recommendable by yours truly. And I wish you a very wonderful weekend and a great week moving towards a vacation, my own. So 1 week and then it's vacation time for 1 other week, so that's very nice. Time flies. Stay happy, healthy. Remember to tell your loved ones that you love them. Take care of yourself. And this is Hans from HE Shaves signing off.